Oh shit. We went live. Dang, this shit gives no warnings when you go live. Holy shit. What up though? What up? Yeah, I'm just chilling. While here. Let me see, make sure everything was working correctly. What I need to do is fucking make content. I'm only gonna be here for like half an hour and shit. Fuck it. If fuck me, if fuck you. What am I doing? Let me see what we got going on here. Jesus, Lamar cries. Damn, you know what's crazy? I wish YouTube would let me play some fucking music or some shit. Nah, but the motherfuckers would immediately flag my video. Yo, what up, Future Trunks? What's going on, fam? How you? How you? How you living? You good? What's up? Well, I'm just gonna, yo, I have no idea. I just went live just to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? All right, so the multi chat is working. What is this? No, that's not working either. What? Tuesday is my, oh, that's what's up. Happy early birthday. What you doing for your birthday, bro? What's the plan? Talk to me. We getting lit? We should get lit. Let me see. Yeah, I don't give a fuck about that. That's weird. Why is my shit not working? All right, whatever. Fuck it. We here. And I'm just gonna be here for like half an hour. I have no idea what to talk about either. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go see a movie and go eat some Korean food. Dude, I haven't had Korean food in a minute. Like I want to get some Korean fried chicken. Ooh, some beef bulgogi will go hard. You know what? When's the last time I had kimchi? I may go on Tuesday and have some Korean food myself. That's what's up, man. I'm happy for you. How old are you turning? If it's 21, take a shot for your boy. I'm not drinking this year. I took a break from the liquor. Yeah, I need to work on this. Hold up. I need to fix this chat. 16? Jesus. Man, I wish I was young again. I'm old as fuck, bro. I'm so fucking old. Shit, bro. 16. Isn't it a school night? You better take your ass to bed. Damn, now I sounded old as fuck. Anyways. Yeah. So, you know what's crazy? I can do a life update right now. So, for those who don't know, I mean, you're the only one here, so it is what it is. So real quick, your boy is moving, right? Me and the wife are in the process of moving. It's gonna be a big move. So for the next few months, there will probably be, let's say, the next couple of months, maybe. Won't be no stream. Appreciate it. Yeah. It's gonna be no streams. So the content's still gonna flow. I know I haven't posted shit in fucking a month, but it's just been a lot. It's been a lot going on, right? So we're gonna work on that. We're gonna working on that move. But I'm still gonna produce. Matter of fact, I told myself I'm only gonna be live here for like 30 minutes because I got some content to make. All right, at least I want to make a couple. I gotta take your time. Appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Yeah. So that's what's gonna end up happening. So definitely be on the lookout for that. I might do. Here's the thing. If I do streams, it's gonna be like this. I'm just gonna go live and just talk shit for a minute, or I could do what I did the other night where I went live while I was editing. Jesus, the fuck is that? Yo, it's crazy, but because like when you leave your phone, like when you put your phone goes to sleep mode and you leave it on the app, you always forget. So you always like going on like when you open it, it always catch you off guard that you fucking left that shit there. But yeah, nah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Definitely gonna be. It's gonna be a lot of work in here in the future. So let's see what happens. Hopefully we can make this shit work. But with that being said, though, shit, maybe I can find like a lo-fi playlist or some shit. Yeah, what you been playing these days? Maybe I should go find a lo-fi playlist. At least have something in the background, so it's not just my voice out here acting crazy. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, hit one of them lo-fi beats for like 20, for 20 hours and shit. Let's see. Oh shit. Yeah, that shit's loud. Hold on, give me a second. Yo, guess what I've been playing? Oh, DMC one. Yo, man. Ooh, I haven't played DMC. I haven't. I've been wanting to do like a whole replay of the series, you know, and like in what's it called? Chronological order. Because I haven't done that in a while. You know what I'm saying? Personally, my favorite DMC is five. Uh, people, it used to be three. I thought three was pretty dope, but five was goaded for me. Mind you, I don't even like Nero. Like I remember when I bought Devil May Cry 4 for the Xbox and I was playing as Nero. And I was like, yo, who the fuck is this cringy ass I don't even know what you call him. Like he was just an angsty boy, an angsty teen, emo as fuck. And I'm like, I ain't like it. And then I was like, yo, please tell me you get to play as Dante and stuff. And then when you go through it, you know, you get halfway through the game, you get to play as Dante and shit. But DMC4, I don't know. DMC4 felt lackluster to me. Like I felt like DMC4 could have been so much better. Yeah, I mean, because it was like because it's on new hardware. You know, the Xbox 360, PS3, and I don't know. I was expecting a lot more, and like I, I only basically enjoyed the Dante parts, and even then, like it's weird. I mean, Capcom does this shit every once in a while, but you basically, you know, you play as Nero and then halfway through the game, you switch to Dante's, and you just fight the bosses that Nero fought in reverse order. Except for one, I don't think there's only one boss you don't fight as Dante, and I think it was that old dude, Sanctus. No, it wasn't Sanctus. I think it was Sanctus's name, the head of the church or of the order. Yeah. So Devil May Cry 4. I like Devil May Cry 3, right, with the whole Virgil shit. Like reintroducing Virgil, because Virgil was in the. It was hold on, was it? It was Sanctus. Okay, yeah, it was Sanctus. I remember. And then I like DMC 3 the most, right? Because you know Virgil was all aura. You know, I like the rivalry. You know, especially I think the first time you fight him in what's that shit? The Negri Tower. I forgot what it's called. Yeah, I forgot like the actual name. So yeah, when you fight him on that bitch, and he stabs Dante for the first time, and you know activates his double trigger, fucking goated. I fucking loved it. Before, yeah, because you fight Virgil 3 times, right? You fight him once and the 2 degree. Yep. Okay, cool. That's what it was. The 10 degree. Which, by the way, I think they're gonna bring back the 10 degree in some capacity in the season 3 of Devil May Cry. And listen, a lot of people got a lot of shit to say about that. I thought that Devil May Cry 3 was actually no, Devil May Cry, excuse me, the anime season 2 was actually pretty good. Like, I'm not one of those people that feel like everything has to be like one-to-one adaptations, you know, like take some liberties. And I think the liberties they took with Devil May Cry, it fit, because a lot of video games, I don't care what nobody says, a lot of video games do not translate well as series or movies. You know what I mean? Like I remember there was talks, I don't know if it's still happening, but there was gonna be a Metal Gear movie, right? And immediately I was like, eesh. A Metal Gear Solid movie is not gonna work as a movie. It will work better as a series, and you gotta take some serious creative liberties. Now, a movie could work if they adapted the first Metal Gear from the 80s. That could work because you know that was just pixels and you know 8-bit pixels. I don't even think it was 8-bit, and that could work if you do that shit for Metal Gear. That could work as a movie, but overall, I think what would be better if it will be a series, an HBO series, and you still have to take mad creative liberties and shit. Like I don't know how sneaking into Shadow Moses would look in a like unless it's like a 3-hour movie. But there's so much that happens in Shadow Moses, so many conversations that are relevant to the plot that happens in coded conversation. The only thing I can see if they do it as a series or anime adaptation. How about Metal Gear Rise and Revengeance movie? Yeah, see, Revengeance could work as a movie, right? And it will be one of those like feel good, like not feel good movies, like turn your brain off type of movie. Because Revengeance doesn't, like compared to the other Metal Gears, Revengeance's plot is pretty straightforward, right? Bad people kidnapping kids, harvesting their brains in order to well, for capitalism and something about world domination. World domination in this particular game was bringing back war. You know what I mean? Because war is lucrative. Yeah, that was like the whole premise of the game. Like, oh shit, get war chance. It will work as one of those like a Pacific Rim type of movie. You know what I'm saying? Like, turn your brain off, just look at the awesome guy with the sword chopping everything up. It will be amazing. Yeah, what a mafia dude. What's good, fam? How you? What's up, fam? Yeah. And there was a badass theme songs. Yeah, no. So Revenge is elite. Just checking in from night. Yo, that's what's up, fam. Yo, listen, my man's out here working, working that graveyard shift, man. He's out here. He's doing it for us. He's doing it for you and I. Shout out to Elite X1, my indie game plug. By the way, man, mad demos drop, bro. So, now that I have you guys here, real quick. So what's gonna happen is since I'm not doing no lives, I'm gonna do a bunch of pre-recorders, right? So I'm gonna do pre-recorded on demos. Call it demo review, gas or pass, or copper drop. I don't know. We'll come up for a name for the series. So look at copper drop while I play a demo, right? It'll be sort of like a review, but it's like actual gameplay. And if you guys want to see like the full gameplay, like the full video, which will probably be like anywhere from how long is the demo? 40 minutes to an hour. If you guys want to see the whole thing, I'll put that bitch up on my Patreon, $3 a month. I'm bringing that shit back. So yeah, how I've been busy. I've been stressed. It's been a roller coaster. Yo, I want to get the Species Unknown. Like, I saw the gameplay you sent me, and I want to play. I need to get some homies together for that, right? So, how I been? So, like I was telling Trunks earlier today, so, hey, yo, have a good night, future Trunks. Appreciate you, fam, and happy early birthday in case I don't see you on Tuesday. We'll see you. Well, if I don't do it, you know what I'm saying? Happy birthday. Anyways, so me and the wifey, we're moving, right? And then, what ended up happening is our timeline got moved up significantly. Long story. So because we're selling this house, right? So we're gonna go. I have to pack everything up. Have to pack everything up and then get ready for the next chapter. Stay tuned. You know what's crazy? Shit like this maybe makes me want to blog, but I don't have the patience to blog. You know what I'm saying? Damn, bro. Hey, appreciate you, Mafia. Nah, man. Check out the. I'm gonna be active on the channel, right? Like I said, like I was telling Ellie, I'm telling you guys, I'm gonna drop like demo gameplays. They're gonna be like kind of less plays. I'm just gonna be heavily edited, so they're not gonna be episodic. So it's gonna be on demos and shit. So if you guys want to come check those out, I'm still dropping the shorts. But the shorts, however, I have to focus my time since I'm not gonna have a lot of time for a lot of shit, especially during the move. So the shorts are gonna be focused on reviews, game recommendations. Well, those are kind of like reviews, right? But game recommendation reviews and the verses. I'm still gonna do the verses. Oh, and the lore villas, right? I'm still dropping the lore videos and shit. So that's still gonna happen. Also, Marathon's still free for a few more days. Still free on Steam. Yo, what up, Aiden? What is your favorite Bloodborne boss? My favorite Bloodborne boss? Take a wild guess. Which one you think will be my favorite? Like, I'm so basic that my favorite is obvious. Free on my own platform. Shit, I might get it for. I'm gonna get it for both, for PlayStation and Steam. I need to do better buying buying more Steam games, right? Because I usually, so I play games on the PlayStation because so I can use the Elgato capture card, right? Because it's better. When I play games on the PlayStation, I can record the gameplay and I have a separate source for my camera, so I can mesh them together when I'm editing. When I record on OBS, whenever play games on Steam and I record on OBS, my face cam is always on. Free on all platform. It got crossplay. I'll check it out, bro. That's Bungie though, right? That's Bungie's baby, or what they replaced Destiny with. Like I said, I might get it. I really don't be playing multiplayer games like that, cause I don't know, the homies, and I don't know, man. Tell me if I'm weird, right? I prefer single player games because of the story. I like a good story. Obviously, I love good gameplay, but A lot of a lot of front slap nowadays is the same fucking shit, bro. Like now the new crazy everything is an extraction shooter now. Matter of fact, isn't like the new Modern Warfare 4 is gonna have a extraction shooter gameplay, or the base game or DLC? The base game. But my second favorite is DLC. That's what I'm saying. Like so friend slot, right? Especially like aside from the running ball games, right? How I put this? It's fun. Like I play multiplayer because of the homies, but it's just to hang out. Like I've never been like the only games I've been competitive about has been fighting games, and I haven't been in the competitive scene in fighting games in a decade. However, I might I might get back in the game for Marvel Dokkan, especially since that trailer showing Magneto, Doom, Green Goblin, and Carnage. Bro, I've been wanting like Green Goblin in games, like playable in games for so long. Like the last time Green Goblin was like, well, not last time. Like I can only recall 3 times when you can play as Green Goblin. It was in the first Spider-Man the movie, the Sam Raimi one, where you do the most crazy fucking difficulty and you unlock the Green Goblin playthrough or storyline. It was just cool because it's the same story, but they changed the voice line. So in this iteration, Green Goblin is Harry Osborn that supposedly he found his dad's suit and he rocked it and he starts doing it's the same missions, right? But the big bad Green Goblin supposedly is just a henchman that found the suit and stuff. But it was pretty cool. I enjoyed it. The second game you play with as Green Goblin was in Ultimate Alliance 2, and it's crazy because it was literally at the end where you unlock Green Goblin. To me, he was like the best character in the game. It was like towards the end in the Wakanda mission. So if you want to do another run through, you have to do the New Game Plus to play as him. They also added Venom, but Mark Argan, Scorpion Venom. So I was like, it was alright. I think Eddie Brock was cooler. And then the third time will be now. And I'm not counting that Spider-Man 3, the DLC that you could play as Harry Osborn, because I don't think that was in Green Goblin. That was just Harry Osborn cosplaying an emo kid. I just bought 007. I just bought 007. Yeah, I bought it. I was supposed to play it live, and I didn't because the whole moving thing. Yeah, it's crazy because this room, bro. I need to pack up. This is gonna break my heart. I mean, I'm gonna once we get to the new place, I'm gonna reset it up, right? But damn, I'm gonna have to pack this bitch up. This is CIPHER HQ. This is CIPHER HQ, bro. Yeah. So 007 was fire. You finished it already? It's like what, 15 hours? Hey, yo, what up, Xander? I didn't even see you up there. But yeah. By the way, I'm not. You know what's crazy? I wasn't even planning to do this live. I just I was supposed to record, and I was like, fuck, I'll do that shit later. And I was like, let me just go live. And I forgot my hat. Like I feel naked. I need my hat. But yeah. So yeah, so Green Goblin and Dokkan and Carnage, which is crazy because I think there's only one instance that I can think of where Carnage was playable, and that was in Ultimate Alliance 2. He was a DLC character. I think it was Carnage, Magneto. I think it was somebody else who was DLC. I love that game. Both games, Ultimate Alliance 1 and 2. I never do that these days. Do what? Oh, finish games? Yeah, nah. So I've been trying to. So like my goal this year is to finish as many. Well, that was my goal last year, and I think I finished 15 games, which is not bad compared to the year before. But I've been falling short because the only games I've finished this year has been Requiem, and Pragmata. I'm trying to see what other games I played this year. I think that's it. I think that's all like. Nah, I think there was something else out there, but yeah. I got Crimson Desert and I had to get away from it. I had to get it because that motherfucker. Fuck. Oh, I platinum Night Rain. I don't know if that counts. Yeah. So Pragmata was fucking amazing. Pragmata, man. CatCon is on a generational run. That's why so I never played none of the Onimushas. I know. I never played none of the Onimushas, but because it's CatCon, I'm gonna buy it. Can I get a hint? Okay. I don't know how to give a hint without giving it away. Okay. Optional boss. It's an optional boss. Pragmata was so good. I finished Pragmata, yeah. Matter of fact, Pragmata, I'm only one trophy away to get platinum, and I gotta do the lunatic difficulty, and I'm like, fuck this, man. Which is crazy because I'm only one trophy away from Resident Evil Requiem, which was, well, let me see. Yeah, the insanity mode. So basically the hard mode, so I can do get the trophies and shit. But yeah, so far, let me see. What else have I played this year? Let me check, cause I capture everything. So it's probably this some videos here about me. Let me see. 4K capture. No, that's not it. Elgato Studio. Let me see. What was the last thing I played? Let's see. We got Hitman. No, that wasn't it. Oh, I mean, I played games I didn't finish. So I was playing God of War: Sons of Sparta for a while, and fuck that game. I wanted to like it so bad. I love Metroidvanias, but I wanted to like it so bad. Have you played Ace Attorney? Yes, I have. What a rise! What's up, fam? No tigre. Have you played Ace? I did love. I did play Ace Attorney. I haven't in a while, but I used to play Ace Attorney on my Game Boy Advance. No tigre. What up, though? Can I? Yo, so let me see. What I miss? Yeah, Ace Attorney are great. I know, like, there was like the remasters that Capcom dropped, like a pack. I think I got it. It might be somewhere in my Steam library. Man, play some Monster Hunter. Yo, Monster Hunter. So I need to re-download Monster Hunter Wilds because I want to play Ascendance. But my whole thing is, especially when you look, man, I wish somebody would have told me. Somebody would have told me, bro. When I started gaming content creating, I wish somebody told me that one thing you will do the least is actually play games. That's why low key I want my other channel to blow the fuck up, my comedy channel, where I just do skits, like straight up skits about everything. If that channel blows the fuck up and I get that and I can get that whole monetized, then by all means, I'll tell you right now, my life will be Gucci. That means I can play more games. I'm still make content on the channel, but that means I can do more, more cool shit. Kratos versus Akuma. Who wins? Ooh, that's tough. It's tough because Akuma is actually hard to scale. What's it called? Akuma is actually hard to scale because 1 minute he's losing to Heihachi, and the other minute he's over here fucking fighting Azura in the moon, and they fought for all eternity. So it's different. But if I was a betting man, I would give it to Kratos. I feel like Kratos will be the safe bet. But I don't know. The Hakuna, whatever his special, ain't that shit supposed to like attack your soul and some shit? And Kratos got some wild shit in his soul. I'm still gonna go with Kratos. But yeah. You see the new game. I've been peeped the new game trailers, bro. So let me tell you something, man. So all right, so many to begin with. Okay, so that witch game, Amsterdam 1966 or whatever, fucking that looks dope. Amsterdam is what's it called? The new Tomb Raider looks dope. That's trigger all my nostalgia. Let me see. There was so many. What's that? That Metro Exodus? That was dope. That looks amazing. Let me see. There was another one that okay, hear me out. Who here played Mortal Shell? By the way, this is my other channel, so if y'all can, subscribe to that one so I can play more games. If that one blows up, I won't play more games. Over there. Not over there, over here. So I can make content about gaming over here because the comedy shit is easy to make. So what the fuck was I saying? Okay, so I thought the first Mortal Shell was kind of buns. I thought that shit was ass, right? I saw the trailer for the second one. Well, it wasn't a review trailer, but like I saw the trailer for the second one. I'm like, hold up, time out, wait a minute. We might have to give the shit another chance. As a matter of fact, I have to. Is open beta still up? Because I'm supposed to play it. So I was gonna play it. I'm gonna record myself playing, and I was gonna post it on the channel and shit, and I'll give my 2 cents of the game. Mortal Shell 2 is slow as fuck. Yeah, and so Mortal Shell 2, like, I mean, Mortal Shell 1, it was so overhyped. Like, granted, I overhyped it because I made a reaction video to it too. But it was so slow. They had some mechanics that was like, what the fuck? And the boss battles were like, eh. Like, and I wanted to like it so bad. So yeah, it looks faster. There's more variety in the combats and shit. And then what's the other one? I didn't play the first one. Well, the first reboot of the reboot, Lords of the Fallen, right? Because there was like 2 of them before that. So I didn't play the first one, the one that was supposed to look better now. And then the second, Lords of the Fallen 2, looks great. Phantom Blade Zero is looking dope. By the way, why are all these games coming in September? Why is all these games coming? I know there's only one game coming out in November, like literally, which is GTA 6. Oh, Stuntman. Yo, I used to play this shit out of Stuntman on my PS2. It's so playable. Yeah, the prologue is right. So I want to. It's on my list. Actually, I downloaded it already because we got. Let me see, what was it? So yeah, we got Amsterdam 1666. There's another one that. There was another one here. Why the fuck? Where the? There was another one. Where is it? Bro, I need to do a way better job organizing my Steam library. Valor Mortis has a demo. Fuck yes, I played the playtest of that shit. That shit was fucking good. Play Valor Mortis, please. Let me see. Amsterdam, the new Gears of War gameplay look to me like, I don't know, like the new Gears of War. So hear me out. I used to be a huge Gears of War head. Like I used to play Gears of War 3 competitively. You know what I'm saying? I was like talking about leaderboards and shit. All that to say, Gears of War needed something new for a while. But I don't know, seeing that slide felt wrong. I don't know. And it's a console exclusive. I think also coming on Game Pass, but I don't have Game Pass anymore. So I might get Game Pass just for E-Day. Let me see. There was so many. Damn, I can't think of another thing else that was announced. Code Veronica. Okay. Damn. Okay. Do I have anybody here that hates me? Okay. I don't think so. Okay. Resident Evil Code Veronica, the OG one, was the most fucking overhyped Resident Evil of all time. That shit was ass. Anybody that said the Code Veronica was good, I'm sorry. You need to shut the fuck up. That game was so garbage. PC Game Pass is the cheapest. No, you right. Yeah, no Liza PT's trailer, right? My guess is that's a good guess. That is a good guess. Nah, that's actually a very good guess. Because Marlon Garrix was actually, I think he was in my top 10. Best. It's a nah. Hold up, Elite X1. Let me cook. I got you. Oh, let me cook. Let me put the stove in low heat. Give me a second. My favorite Bloodborne boss though, to Aiden, because he asked, is fucking Gerdman. And he had the best cutscene. I still get goosebumps in that cutscene. Oh, how we have here? Is it the night? It's always to the hunter's helper to clean all these messes. Tonight, Gerdman joins the hunt. My dream was for Gerdman one day saying like, tonight, Gerdman joins Smash Brothers. Okay, so Resident Evil Code Veronica, right, was garbage. And here's why. The game, it was so easy to soft lock that game. It was so easy to soft lock Code Veronica, because there's point in this game, and this happened to me when I was playing it the first time. And when you fight the tyrant in the airplane, and if you don't have enough bullets, you're fucked. And here's the thing: you have to fucking restart the game, try to conserve as much bullets, and use the trashiest weapon in Resident Evil history, which is that damn crossbow. Fucking garbage. And what makes it worse, what makes it so much worse, is fucking Steve. Bro, I've never hated a Canadian as much as I hated Steve from Resident Evil Code Veronica. When that dude died, I was happy as hell. Then his boss battle came up, and I hated it all over again. Yo, Resident Evil Code Veronica, out of all the Resident Evil games, hear me out. Out of all the Resident Evil games, it was the one most that desperately needed a remake. So let me rephrase that. Not rephrase that. Let me say it again. Resident Evil Code Veronica, out of all the Resi games, was the one that needed a remake the most. There you go. Yo, Steve needs to get overhauled completely. Plus, bro, the dude was low key sus. Like when Claire passed out, he almost kissed her, and she was passed the hell out. I'm like, bro, what in the like? He gave straight up school shooter vibes. So whack. I don't know. Steve was the worst fucking. Like never have I ever wished death on a Resident Evil character more than I have Steve. And you know what? And it's crazy because Wesker at the end said, "Hey, I recovered your friend Steve. I'm gonna extract the Code Veronica virus for him. You might see him again." And thank fucking Kratos that Capcom did not went through with that damn threat, because I would have been mad. Like, I think if Chris were run into Steve again, he would have killed him. Like he would have punched the life out of him, just so he can ship Claire to Leon, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Can I guess your second favorite Bloodborne, Buzz? Okay, you can guess my second favorite Bloodborne ones, of course. Yeah. But I hear you. No, like listen. I'm not here to shit on nobody's nostalgia, right? People, you can like what you like. I'm not gonna be the one. Like I always been the type of gamer, and I guess now content creator, that if you like some shit, I'm not gonna tell you it's trash. You know what I mean? If you tell me your favorite game is Days Gone, right? And I don't like didn't like Days Gone, I'm gonna be like, yo, you garbage. You have your taste in game is all garbage, right? But come on, let's be real. Some games we could talk about their flaws. It doesn't take away the way you feel about the game. You know what I mean? We could talk about the flaws. And Resident Evil Code Veronica, that soft lock shit, I think you can soft lock yourself 2 times. In the Tyrant fight, and when you fight Alexia's and her brothers / sister, their father, Nosferatu, I think his name is. You can soft lock your game there. Yeah, it was a DLC boss. Nostalgia. Nostalgia. Like, hey, here, look, listen. I am a huge victim of nostalgia, right? I will complain day in, day out that I'm not gonna play a game or of any sorts, like doesn't matter what. Oh shit, yo, then I didn't even see Cube up there. Or is it just Cube? What you see? I don't know. Anyways, I was just talking so much shit. The fuck was I saying? Resident Evil, Cobran. Yeah, like I'm a huge victim of nostalgia. Like I'm not exempt from the rule, but come on, sometimes you gotta there's some, we all have liked the game that everybody was like, bro, that game was ass. Like I know it's my guilty pleasure. Hope they do. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna be real. And I love Zero when it came out for the GameCube until I replayed it again when they re-released, when the remaster or whatever the fuck that was. Yeah, they can keep Zero. Zero did nothing for the plot of Resident Evil. It was lackluster in bosses. All the bosses in Zero were just giant animals. Centipede, bats. I think it was a scorpion in the train, and then the Leech Queen. Which and even then, like, what was Marcus? What was the point of Marcus? There's no absolutely criticize the stuff you like. Yeah, if you love something, you should be able to criticize it. I never played Zero. So Zero, like I said, Zero had one mechanic that I thought I would love, but I ended up hating. Is that there's no box in Zero. There's no box. There's no, metaphysical box where you put your shit and shit teleports. You can drop items on the ground and come pick it up, which suck when you have to backtrack and pick that bitch up. What up, Wait, was it Gamzee? What's up, fam? Welcome. I guess it's Ludwig. You got it. You got it. It had to be Ludwig the Holy Blade. I mean, the first time I played the DLC, it was blind, right? And when I'm fighting Ludwig and like in second phase hit, and that motherfucker started talking in the Moonlight Greatsword. Mind you, I didn't even know what the fuck the Moonlight Greatsword was. I don't know what was the why that one was hype, because Bloodborne was my first Souls like. But when he stood up right with that massive sword, I was like, I'm gonna beat your ass though. Fucking so good. I'll play other Resident Evil clones around that time, like Cold Fear. Damn, yo, you just unlocked the Cold Memory because I forgot about Cold Fear. So, yeah, they're gonna remake 5. They already teased it. Resident Evil 4. So Resident Evil 5 needs to get remade, right? Because low key, what Capcom has been trying to do is fix the canon, right? Resident Evil 5 needs to be remade, and it cannot be co-op. I'm sorry, horror games and co-op do not mix. Oh, by the way, hear me out. I'm getting God of War Laufey. Now I'm getting it. That combat looks phenomenal. Plus, so Faye is in super hell, where gods go in the that's like the afterlife of the gods. There is a chance that we get to see Zeus, and Faye can straight up say like, "Oh yeah, I know who you are." And he goes like, "You dare speak to me like that? Do you not know I'm the god of gods? I am Zeus." And Laufey goes, "I know. My husband spoke about you once or twice." "Who's your husband?" "Kratos, the ghost of Sparta." Oh, they better do that shit. But yo, you heard it here first. I think the big bad of God of War Laufey is gonna be Athena. I think it's gonna be Athena. Horror and co-op would do work, just not always where there's a straightforward narrative. Well, maybe. Give me an example of a co-op game that is horror that works well. I say, but also Resident Evil 5 was too much of an action game. Like, he needs to get toned way the fuck down. Yeah, no, God of War's always been about family drama. God of War started as family drama, which is crazy because like in the entire trilogy, which is also getting remade, it's hilarious because it was like, the gods were paid for what they did. I'm like, nigga, you did that. You killed your family. Nobody told you to be a fucking douche. Special Unknown. Oh shit. Oh, okay, that's multiplayer. I got you. Yeah. Okay, so I'm thinking about I'm gonna have to play it right now. Hey, yo, Dark Path. Have you heard of Special Unknowns? I know about Phasmophobia. I didn't like Phasmophobia, if I'm being honest. I played it with Blurred a couple times in the group and shit, and I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. But you know what though? I will say, Reanimal was fucking amazing, and I played that game co-op. I played that shit with my brother. Reanimal was fucking dope. It's Until Dawn is not co-op, but okay. I usually don't care about the Telltale games, you know what I mean, the choose your own adventure games. But Until Dawn though, Until Dawn 2, that might get copped. I like at the end of the trailer that says everybody can live, everybody can die. It's like, bro, my first playthrough, I'm murking everybody. My first playthrough, I'm about to put everybody in a box. Yeah, no, I get it. No, I get it. You know, he blinded him and all that stuff, but he was still killing women and children indiscriminately, right? It just so happened he kills the ones he liked. Like, Kratos was never like a good guy. Like, he was never like a good guy. And also, I see like all the fucking chuds and incels complaining about Laufey and shit, right? And they saying all type of wild shit. Like, oh, how can we play as a woman, Faye? She's nowhere near as strong as Kratos. Like, yo, you know, Faye and Kratos, when they met, they ran the ones, and they, you know, it got to a standstill. But that fight was so epic that she humbled that man. That man went like, you know what? Maybe I should be a good dad and a good husband. The same shorty that fought fucking Thicky Thor to a standstill. Mind you, Thicky Thor killed Kratos. He was like, nah, fam. Run it back. And brought that dude back to life. Yeah, true. I mean, he could have just taken an L. Yeah. Ares, my life is yours. I don't get the hate for Laufey, to be honest. The hate is just people hate women. Like, that's what it is. Like, the people that hate that shit is because they hate women. That's all it is. You know, they want to talk about all the other shit, but like, oh, they're fucking, you know, gender swapping or changing my, like, shut the fuck up, right? Because in the same showcase, Control Resonant was showing off gameplay, and they gender swap. Well, I don't want to say gender swap because that's the wrong term. They switched the main character from, I think her name was Alex, to her crazy little brother. So yeah, here's the thing though. I wouldn't like it. All right, this might be controversial. I don't want to see Faye fighting Norse gods because we just fought those gods, right? I don't want to see her fight Thor. I don't want to see her fight. What's the other one? The dude that looked like Conor McGregor, Balder. Yeah, I don't want to see her fight that dude or, you know, the other one. God damn it! Why, y'all? This. I need to go to bed. That's what I need to do because it's late as hell. Nah, the dude Heimdall, right? I don't want to see that shit. I want to see her run into motherfuckers that her husband put in the ground. Think they can talk slick to her, and she put belt to ass. Oh, and Wolverine. Yeah, I'm copping Wolverine. Yo, September, guys. September for gamers. Start saving your money. Start praying to your gods, because we is gonna be broke. And I don't know how because I'm gonna get them all, but I don't know how I'm gonna finish them all, especially since I'm gonna be this whole moving process. Yeah, her fighting. Okay, why is her fighting Greek gods cool? Well, obviously there's not just Greek gods because there's a guy from Buddhism or Mongolian, and then there's an Egyptian god. You're probably gonna see more than that. Why it would be cool to fight the Greek gods? Because we haven't seen the Greek gods in this, you know, with this graphics, with this gameplay, you know, with this gameplay, this combat style, and it'll be dope to, you know, to finally put an ending to the Greek saga, because we never got to find out what happened with Athena after she took the blade of Olympus. I think they might have been like a comic that explained, but I need to know, because Athena was, Athena was being set up to be the next big bad. And oh boy, was the he was a Mongolian god of war. So we're gonna get more gods, you know what I'm saying? But what I'm saying, like what I'm trying to say is that it'll be dope that the one running shit will be Athena. Like Athena became, you know, or imagine this, that, you know, that she changed her name to Minerva, because that's like the Roman name for Athena, Minerva. Bro, that would be cool. And you're like, who the fuck is this Minerva? You know what I mean? For those people that don't really follow Greek mythology like that. And when you find out, and she goes like, huh, I wonder when you will show up. The consort of the ghost of Sparta. Woo-hoo, come on, man. That's going to be so dope. I wonder who killed the other guy. Yeah, that's a good, I mean. So I want the God of War Okay, so I'm not a nostalgia purist. I don't think things should stay the way they were, because oh my god, some people are blinded by nostalgia. Some people are just want to complain because they will never be happy. Look at Star Wars fans. But if it was up to me, the God of War remakes, the trilogy remakes, should be in the old style, in the hack and slash style, in my opinion. Make some changes, right? Make some changes to the games. For example, God of War 3, although had in my opinion, the better bosses, the weapons were ass. I prefer the weapons of God of War 2. The weapons in God of War 2 were so fucking goated. Actually, no, I don't know. Now that I think about it, I think I might prefer the bosses in God of War 2. Question: who killed those guys? Man. Whoever killed those gods, that's what I'm saying. Like, it will be dope. Matter of fact, I'm gonna unlist this video after the live, and I'm gonna come back to this shit. I'm gonna put it in the description to know. CIPHER said it first. When Athena left Greece with the blade of Olympus, what if she went on a generational run of turning every other realm into atheist because she started murking all the gods? Or agnostic in this case, because they will still believe, but the god would be dead. Anyways, yeah, I think that would be dope. The only Greek, I don't want the Norse gods to come back in villain capacity. I want them to come back more of I don't know, like NPCs, like supported to the story. Is not necessarily somebody you fight. Maybe Odin. And but there was something that there was also something that I saw in the game, right? Like a detail. I don't know if this is not or this is I'm making something out of nothing. But you know the enemies were wearing masks, and she kept talking about the mask. And there's people say that when Kratos killed, when Thor killed Kratos, that it lines up perfectly when not Athena, what the fuck am I saying? When Faye saw Kratos, and then he disappears, right? They say that was that moment, and then all these masks, everything that's happening. Okay, what if the mask that Loki or Atreus was looking for Odin that he breaks at the end has something to do with everything that is happening now? It could be a loop around. What they'll say. The camera's too close. Yeah, because I don't like the new style of God of War. Wait, you don't like the new style? You don't like? I like it actually. I actually like the new. I like it. I like the gameplay of the new style. I don't know. I think I like the combat. You know what I mean? I like how Kratos moves. I love the Leviathan axe. It felt amazing. But I do like me some hack and slash. I do like me a good hack and slash game. There was another hack and slash shit that got announced that I was like fucking foaming at the mouth. Also, yo, I need to call Platinum Games and ask them where the fuck is Bayonetta 4? You know what I mean? I love Bayonetta. Bayonetta is one of my favorite hack and slash games, and I was way too invested in that story. And I remember I came with a theory. I'm so mad I deleted that video off the channel before Bayonetta 3 came out. That what if everything is a multiverse? Hack and slash. Absalom is fine. That's the cycle or the beat 'em up, right? I think there's more. What the hell? Why is your message not popping up? Berserker Kazan to me was a 6. Bayonetta was one of the fucking it's one of my favorite female protagonists. Actually, I actually wrote a video of I might make that this week, top 10 female protagonists in gaming. But yeah, Bayonetta went so fucking hard. Cereza is the GOAT. First Berserker Kazan, it was a 6 for me, and I can tell you why. I actually streamed that on this channel. Let me see if I still got the videos up. Yeah, but first Berserker Kazan fucking broke me. That was the game that made me want to take a break from Souls-like too. Oh yeah. I remember. Yeah, Ernie told me about it. He told me he loved it. I remember he brought it up and shit, and he was like, "Yo, he's been obsessed." So chat real quick. Everybody, tell me what is your favorite genre of gaming? I'm trying to see if I still got the Berserker Kazan lives up. For me, I'm gonna be real with you, man. Yeah, after that game, I needed to take a break from Souls-like. Do these gods follow the same? Probably. If you kill the gods, those. You know what? That's a good point. That's a good question. I don't know. Because we didn't see that happen in the Norse. On the Norse, with the Norse gods, like when Baldur died, yeah, it triggered Ragnarok, but that was because it was prophetic. Like when Thor died, we didn't see how it affected the lands. Neither did Odin, and Odin was big dog, big dog god. But in the Greek saga, yeah, when you killed Poseidon, the world flooded. When you killed Hermes, it released a plague, a swarm of locusts. Apollo was the sun went to shit. Yeah, but it's weird that only affected. I remember the implication of those games was that it was something that was happening around the world, but now there's different realms. They just see how did the sun go out just for your corner of the world? Witchfire. I think I got Witchfire on Steam as well. The vampire game looks good. Oh, Dawnwalkers, or wait, they have the Dawnwalkers. Yeah, that looks dope. Which is crazy, man, because I've been saying, and I thought Vampire the Masquerade 2 was gonna be that, but I missed a good vampire game. Oh shit, fucking Castlevania. Castlevania looks fucking amazing. Listen, if y'all want to see me fold, a Metrovania will make me fold every time. bro. At this point, I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen with these Marvel games because they they canceled that Captain America and Black Panther game. They canceled. There was like a Black Panther game where you play with three different Black Panthers from three different eras. That shit got canceled, and the Blade shit just came and went with that trailer. You know what I mean? Like, so I don't know. Like, I wish we did, but what was the hey yo Elite? What was the company that was making the Blade game? I know it was the same one that did like the Dishonored shit. Dishonored, the one vampire game that flopped for Xbox, and the time loop game. What's this? Damn, yo, I can't think tonight, bro. For real, for real. And I love that time loop game. Death Loop. That's what it is. Arcane. Yeah, I think it was Arcane that was making that shit. And I know why your cam keeps shaking. Okay, so the reason my cam keeps shaking is because I bought this new camera mount, and I regret it because every time I hit like the desk or something, the whole thing shakes. You see what I mean? And it'll be for like I don't even have to be touching the desk. I could just be like moving around my feet, and boom, it shakes. It's so fucking annoying. I gotta put I gotta put my old one up. I had a different one, but it wasn't long enough, giggity. So I just gonna do this shit. Because the option is to put the camera over here, so I'll have a side view, but I don't think I want that. Arcane Studio is good, but Redfall wasn't out. Yeah, no, Arcane. That's what I'm saying. I was surprised. Yeah, I need a solid. Yeah, but it doesn't matter because I'm gonna have to get rid of this desk. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna buy a desk until I move out the house, obviously. So there's no point in me buying a new desk. So I can pack. So I have to pack it up again. So I'm just gonna power through with this one until it's time to get a new desk. Yeah, Arcane. You know what? Okay, so right now, there's like the only company I will buy blind from, it would be two companies: From Software because I have no morals, and Capcom because Capcom's been going in on a generational dove run. Like, I've never played an Onimusha game. Shut up. And this one looks good. And it's because it's Capcom, I'm gonna buy that shit. Speaking of, what up, Leroy? Leroy Jenkins. How do you feel about Sci-Fi Shadow? Oh shit, yeah. I'm buying that shit, bro. Listen. Well, usually what will make or break a game for me is a boss battle. And I love the larger than life bosses. I really do. Shadow of the Colossus is a masterpiece. Getting to do all that shit again. Plus the gameplay. Nah, I'm kidding. Yeah, it's so dope. So fucking good. Ginger ale for all innocence. Yeah, if the Blade game play like Bayonetta, I'm folding. Because Bayonetta, like, I feel like Bayonetta is underappreciated. If I'm being completely honest, because Bayonetta was the response to Devil May Cry. Was a response to Devil May Cry after Devil May Cry 4. You know, it didn't flop, but it wasn't as good, right? And that combat and those combos were fluid. Then also, I mean, okay, so Platinum Games, bro, know how to make a boss battle because Nier Automata was fucking phenomenal and had one of the best final bosses in gaming. Hack and slash vampire slay. Yeah, no, I like. So every once in a while, man, and the Elite X1 can actually he can vouch for me on this one, cosign, right? So this generation of gaming, unfortunately, doesn't like to take risk, and I get it. Like, every game needs to, like, it costs a lot more to make, right? But what I hate about that shit is that gaming, they'll find a genre that is working, and then every company is just doing that. Like, right now, everything needs to be an extraction shooter. Before, it was like the battle royales. Before, like, now everything's about extraction shooters. Then, you know, and think that was single player. Everything has to be like a Souls-like, has Souls-like elements. But we were starving for the good hack and slash, and then Ninja Gaiden 4 came out. Fucking goated. That shit was good. I don't care what nobody says. That new character, Giacomo, and Ryu Hayabusa, fucking amazing. But I miss that shit. I love that shit. You press a button and cool shit happens on screen. what was that? Not Phantom Blade. There's a roguelike hack and slash now that's popular. What the fuck it was called? Let me see. I know I have it here on my Steam. It was Mortal something. Where you play as three, where you can switch on the fly. But hack and slash games are where it's needed. I love them. I love that shit. And same thing with Metroidvanias, bro. Like everything now is a Metroidvania, and you need to have a different level of dedication. Like you need to have a different level of dedication to play a Metroidvania. I mean, to make a Metroidvania. Like Team Cherry, Silksong, fucking attention to detail, beautiful. Ori and the Will of the Wisp, fucking goated, amazing. But then, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, companies do not like to take risk, and then they either create something that everybody else has created, but always gonna fall flat because it's not their idea, or very rarely they will knock it out of the park. Liza P is a good example of that. I played a lot of Souls-like, and majority of them for me were mid until I played Liza P, and I was like, hold up, excuse me, these motherfuckers are cooking. This is a 5-star meal with the nachos appetizer and a milkshake with some bourbon. This shit is fucking goated. The best Souls-like was Liza P, and I will fight anybody in this chat that is not Elite X1. Both Silksong and Hollow Knight. I'm talking about both were master classes in their genres. Unfortunately for me, fortunately for my gaming taste, unfortunately for the content creation, indies is where it's at. You know who was before I start giving flowers to the indie devs and the indie games. Can we talk about how Konami is making one of the greatest comebacks I've seen? Like Konami, bro. I used to scream, fuck Konami. Like fuck Konami was something you say like in my friendship group whenever somebody mentioned Konami. Hey, so it's Konami, fuck Konami. They just pull out. You know what I mean? Like and now, like Konami's making a comeback. Like what is happening? What timeline is this? You know what I'm saying? Like I'm just waiting for Ubisoft to like fire everybody who is fucking up Ubisoft and be like, hey guys, I just want to go back to how it was in the GameCube, PlayStation 2 era where we were just making fucking bangers. Because for those who are not old enough to remember or were not just there, Ubisoft was goated. Ubisoft was putting fucking gem after gem. They was cooking. And then the 360 era happened. It's like, and they realized, we kind of struck gold with Assassin's Creed, so let's just bleed it out until it's just dead, just a corpse, a shell what it used to be, and then we're gonna grab the same Assassin's Creed game, and we're just gonna steal shit from other games and add it to our game, and that's what Ubisoft became. My brother, the Blur Without Fear, no taking it. Hey, everybody, stop what you're doing. Stop what you're doing. This man right here, the Blur Without Fear, the Blur minus fear, the Blur who lacks fear, one of the greatest comic book creators on this app. And I will bet my, I was gonna say I was gonna bet my life. Then I felt like something was, was tweaking. So I was like, ooh, let me not play with my life like that since I already died like twice already in this lifetime. But Blur Without Fear is the base comic book creator. If y'all want to know shit about X-Men, that's your man. If y'all want to know shit about why Dr. Doom is such a cunt, that's your man. Also, watch his video on the Electric Negroes. That shit is amazing. No. That's what I'm saying. Like the Souls-like, like boom, not just Souls-like. The thing is that some companies are afraid to take risk, and when they do it, like ironically enough, a lot of times when they do, they pay out. That's why like last year, indie was like, they were just racking up awards, right? Expedition 33, ex Ubisoft devs, and they're like, we want to make this game. Ubisoft like, no, go back to playing Assassin's Creed. And he's like, all right, bitch, I'm out. I'm gonna grab 33 of my closest friends. I'ma go and make this game, and it's gonna be French, because y'all forgot that we was French out here, always speaking with a British accent in these goddamn games. We're gonna make a French game. People are gonna recognize the French people are real, and we're gonna make one of the greatest RPG of all time with one of the best soundtracks. Where you gonna get the soundtrack? Bitch, have you heard of SoundCloud? We're gonna get these composers for SoundCloud, and they're gonna come in, and everybody's gonna be singing that Lumiere song. Ding ding da na na ding ding da na na ding da da da. Ooh, come on, bro. But yeah, that's what I'm saying, because they took a risk. Like, well, there was another game that got announced. Which was it? A Darken that. Oh, Amsterdam 666. There was ex-Ubisoft that was like, fuck you. I saw what happened to Expedition 33. I want that shit to happen to me. Fuck you, Ubisoft. Au revoir, motherfucker. Yo, Expedition 33 had banger after banger. You know what I mean? Like, I remember, I shit you now. For Blurred over here, I was like, hey, yo, fam. Play Expedition 33. Play Expedition 33. Like, yo, bro, I got it. Right now, I'm gonna sell with Absalom. I remember this shit. I was like, bro, listen to your boy. Play that shit. He hit me up like one time in the middle of the night, like 2 a.m. I was like, nigga, this shit is coded. I was like, I told you. Then I told him, hey, yo, go play Shinobi real quick, because Sega's also been doing this thing. Like, I'm glad a lot of these big corporations are getting this shit together, but it's because other motherfuckers had to show in the way. How is you and your wife, Nick? Wait, what are you calling me Nick for? I mean, me and my wife is good. Me and wife are good. What's it called? Me and my wife are good. Anyways, yeah, nah, he was, yo, I remember, man, I shit you now. I remember when he hit me up one day, well, and I'm not gonna spoil it now, but there's the plot twist that happened in the middle of the game. It's like, he's like, yo, CIPHER. I'm like, my L? He was like, my L. I'm like, this shit. It's so fucking good. It's so good, man. So, yeah, nah, it's crazy because I got 007. I just bought it, and I was gonna play it, you know. And I guess what I'm trying to go with this is just that companies. It's not that they lost their way. Some of them didn't, but I think it's more that saying game costs more to make, and these motherfuckers like to bitch online. Like, doesn't matter what gets put out. Some people are gonna cry about it on the interwebs. So they're afraid to take risks. There's like this new NBA Street spinoff that comes out, and that shit looks dope. But nobody's doing shit like that because it's not that it makes no money. It's that they don't know if that shit's gonna fucking sell. Because everybody is also like, gamers are complacent. They want the same shit, but they want it different at the same time. They give us different shit, and we complain that it's not like the old shit. They get new shit, and then they be like, nah, I want the old shit. Like, bitch, what the fuck do you want? You know what I mean? When passion is allowed, I think the game is more like, so, yeah, 1000%. Like every time there's a passion project, somebody like, yo, I put my blood, sweat, and tears in this shit. Bro, I stuck my whole foot in this pot, put that shit in high heat, season that shit with some love and affection, and that game comes out like a fucking banger. So far, what is your game of the year? So far, shit, I only finished 2 games this year. Like, I'm so, like, I played more than 2 games, right? I didn't finish Crimson Desert. I didn't finish Sons of Sparta. I know that I played some other shit there in between. But if I were to pick, if we doing that shit. Okay, I'm gonna get my shit together. I'm gonna play a bunch of games, right? I might not post them, but we doing the CIPHER Awards. Okay, Darken, put that shit on Discord. We doing the CIPHER Awards. But so far, for me, right now, for moi, it's a moi. Para mí, it's been Pragmata. Pragmata has been my game of the year. Yeah, I think that's been so far my game of the year. I got a bunch of other shit I need to play, but it's June. I mean, I can knock out like 12 games by the end of the year. Anyway. Yeah, no, Indies actually was putting a fire under all these game studios' asses because there was, for example, like I remember when Team Cherry dropped Silk Song, I was like, yo, bro, it's only $20. People were like, $20 for all this game? For all the, and they were like, yeah. Other companies were kind of like, yo, what the fuck? Fuck you mean only charge you $20? Like, what the fuck are we supposed to do? Like, I don't know, make a better product. Same thing with Baldur's Gate 3. other RPG company was like, hey, yo, bro, stop. This shit is too good. You're gonna set unrealistic expectations. And Baldur's Gate 3 was like, okay, hear me out. I'm just gonna throw this out there. How about if you make better games? Cool. All right, chat. Let me ask you guys. What is you guys' game of the year this year? Oh yeah. By the way, Blood. I didn't answer you, fam. I'm good. I'm good, man. I don't know if I haven't spoken to you in a minute. That's my bad. But yeah, me and the wifey we're getting ready for this move and shit. So your boy has been all over the place. Yeah. I'm trying to tell you, man. Okay, real quick, y'all like these type of lives? Because I'm having a good time and I'm just here running my mouth. Like I could do this shit. I could do these. I mean, a couple times, not a couple times. Literally a couple times a week. Because if I do it every night, I ain't gotta get shit done, and I still got a whole house to pack. Oh, I'm throwing shit out. I'm not playing many, but Ultra Kill was, wasn't Ultra Kill? Wasn't that last year? I have it. I think I have it. I think I bought it. Just never played. Yo, that's another thing. I got so many games I need to play and shit. 80 is hard to justify when indies make it. So not only like 70 and 80 is just hard to justify altogether, right? So I also to be fair, I also get why companies want to keep it safe. They want to play it safe. Like okay, so I'm gonna give you a situation where my nostalgia is straight up like it's gonna get the best of me. And I talk shit. I have a video talking shit about this game for 20 minutes. The new Star Fox game, which is gonna be the 4th time the Star Fox is gonna get remade. I hated the design of Fox and I hated that shit. I hate it. I still do. It's $50. I'm gonna get it. If GTA doesn't come out this year, they're cooked. You know what I'm saying? Like the hype is gonna die down, especially since there's no game scheduled to come out in November. I don't know if you guys noticed, September is packed like a motherfucker. Space Marine was only 50 by AA. Yo, okay, explain to me, because what's the difference between a AA and a AAA? Because to me, it's just AAA. So can you tell me what is your definition of a AA? Because I've seen people saying that, and I'm like, it's alright. I played it. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun, but I feel like I would have had a better time with friends because I just did the story, and I was lost the entire time. Like a bunch of people in the chat, like, yo, you should get into Warhammer lore. You should get into Warhammer 40K lore, bro. It's so good, so good. And then there's like a video in YouTube. It was like, oh, part 1, 8 hours. I'm like, you can eat the brownest part of my ass. Wait. I played the Wild Blue Sky demos. Wild Blue Sky demos looks fucking amazing. Oh no, it plays amazing. No, I lied. I didn't play the demo. The demo wasn't out when I put that bitch on my wish list. Nah, but here's the thing. Like, okay, so again, that's why I say nostalgia be getting the better of me because I love Star Fox. Like, I feel like out of all the Nintendo IPs, Star Fox is one of the ones that have been done dirty. And then the first one that's got done the dirtiest by Nintendo has been Earthbound or Mother in Japan. Bro, people only know Ness and Lucas from Smash Brothers. Please don't. It has over 40 years lore. Yo, no, bro, I'm trying to tell you, like, I tried because people wanted me to make the Lorevellas, my lore videos on Warhammer. I was like, fuck it, I'll just do a binge. And I was like, nah, nigga, y'all got me fucked up. Yeah, no, it does. And but also, so when I decided to get into a new community, a new lore, like a new lore, a game with new lore and shit like that, and I decided to make video of it. Let me tell you something. One thing that I do for sure is look at the community, because I always throw Star Wars fans under the bus for this shit. But fuck that shit, bro. If you decide to make Star Wars video, you just have to be okay with leaving your comment section off. Because nobody hates Star Wars more than a Star Wars fan. And there's some game companies that are like that. I mean, not game company, a lot of communities that are like that, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm like, it's not worth it. You know what I mean? Especially I'm trying to get into it. Like, the Souls community was so good, was so fucking good. And then Elden Ring came out. And oh my god, so many of these motherfuckers came in and it was just, I'm like, bro, where the fuck you guys come from? You know, and fantasy's better. What fantasy? What's your favorite Star Wars? My favorite Star Wars movie? My favorite Star Wars movie. That's a good one. Because I'm not really a Star Wars fan like that. Like I watch them and shit like that, but I would say Empire Strikes Back would be my favorite. Trekkies would never. You know what? You know what's actually wild though? Like you can tell that Nintendo, they wanted Star Fox to have like the same level of lore. Well, not the same level, but the same level of appeal as Star Wars, and they fell on that shit because they showed no love. And you know what? You know which one? Okay, for sure. You know which series of Nintendo should be made into a horror anime? It should be Metroid. Like Metroid has insane lore. Like people don't understand that Metroid, the Metroid universe is fucking crazy, unforgiving. It's like Samus is my girl. Like if they were continuing to they're making the Legend of Zelda live action movie, if they decided to make like a series on Metroid, that shit will blow the fuck up because that shit is that good. Warhammer Fantasy. It's like fantasy versus sci-fi. It depends. I go through phases, bro. Like sometimes I'm just over them. So okay, here's my problem with fantasy for the most part. Not all, but most fantasy, when the writers write themselves into a corner, they're like, well, it was magic. And they don't explain shit. And it's even more egregious when they explain the power system and how the power system worked. But there's something that happens, so something needs to happen for the plot to move forward. And it was magic. Sci-fi, I could kind of sort of get past it because it'd be like, oh, we just use this, flux initiator capacitor in order to solve this problem. Like, whatever, man, it's the technology. Like, if I open the hood of my car, I don't know what none of that shit does. So why the fuck would I care? Like, why the fuck would I think too deep of like what part of the spaceship, or what a replicator is? Which, by the way, I love the fact that the whole plot of Pragmata just came down to a fucking 3D printer. Like it really did. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Metroid, if Metroid meets Alien, like in a little anime side, which Nintendo would never do, because Nintendo treats their IPs like they're fucking children and shit like that. But it will be the best horror. Like think about how Konami did the Castlevania. Well, it wasn't Konami that did it, but the Castlevania anime. Now think about that, but with Metroid. Beautiful. CIPHER will say because of nano. Yeah, no, Sci-Fi will definitely say because of nano machines. But here's the thing, though. It's easier for me to accept that shit than, for example, like one of the fantasy medieval tropes that I hate is that a character died of something. Like he got hit with an attack, an affliction, something, right? And that character dies, and it's shown like, oh, that attack, that power, that affliction has no cure. This shit is fucking one and done. And one of the main characters gets hit with that shit, and all of a sudden they were like, and I was like, oh, I developed a new magic. This magic system will bring you back. And I'm like, bitch, why didn't you do that level of research when my homegirl got killed? Huh? How come now all of a sudden you're like, you know what, let me go pick up a book. Maybe it's in one of these old scrolls that my daddy left behind in the basement. Like, bitch, clean your basement. But I think my Vox Machina is back. That is damn, that's another thing. Yo, Blurred, have you seen the Spider Noir with what's that dude? Nicolas Cage, the best mid actor out there? I know this is random, but Edward Scissorhands is a robots movie, right? I have no idea. It's crazy because I never seen Edward Scissorhands, and that's my generation. I never saw the appeal. I was like, I don't see it. Like, who cares? King of Mid. Yo, so yeah, Nicolas Cage. Like, you can tell Nicolas Cage does movie because he's behind on his mortgage. You know what I'm saying? Like, which is crazy because wasn't that his character in that movie he did with Pedro Pascal? Like, he was like, yo, man, I need the money. I love Ghost Rider, but Ghost Rider was kind of corny too. You know what it was. Like, it was, like, I enjoyed it. I still enjoy it today, but that shit was, I think I enjoyed it because it was corny. I mean, maybe I don't know. Like that motherfucker be on some weird shit for real. I remember I saw a Nicolas Cage movie where he was a pilot, and the rapture happened, and fucking like it left everybody behind it, and he was like flying the plane and shit like that. And like the reason why it took his wife and his youngest kid was because he was cheating on his wife, and then they take her. They didn't take his daughter because his daughter, his daughter was out here hoeing in these streets and shit, and he had had to land a plane. The plane had a gas leak and shit, but the rapture happened, and I was like, this is a weird movie, but it was like strangely entertaining. Damn, bro, I thought you went to bed. What a trunks? Spider Noir is good, but I can't binge that shit like most other comic stuff. Ooh, okay, so you can't binge this stuff. That's gonna be tough. Cause I told. Okay, so all right, don't laugh at me, okay? So let me see. So me and wifey, we binged Game of Thrones for the first time, and that shit took over my life and shit. And me and her had to sit down and have a talk. Like, listen, we can't. Not until we move out of this house, we can't pick up another show to watch. Because we got shit to do. So Spider Noir is on my list. Shit, I didn't even see the Mario movie. I heard it was alright, but it's a kid's movie, so I didn't have like high expectations. Oh, is he? Is he around? I don't know his background. Maybe I'll take your word for it. There was another movie that he did that was actually pretty good too. Now I think about it, I forgot the name of it. Not Face Off. It was one where it was like in this world, like there was like something happened that all the parents wanted to kill their kids or their offsprings. So their kids would have to they had to evade like their parents and shit like that because Nicolas Cage was one of the dad. And mind he was also going through a midlife crisis. It was actually entertaining. The ending was whack, but it is what it is. He changed his name to distance himself from this uncle to now seem like a nepo actor. Oh, okay. I mean, I don't like. Okay, so I know motherfuckers out here like they get fucking weird about. Granted, I'm speaking from a privilege because I'm not going through that shit right now, or ever. Where like, I'm not a nepo baby. I work hard. Like bitch, you can be both. I think Jack Quaid is his name. Huey from The Boys. Like he got called out for being a nepo baby. He was like, yeah, I am. Like, I'm sorry. I mean, like it sucks, but like it is what it is. I was like, man, fair. Sleep tight. The time we're actually going to damn, bro. All right, man. Yeah, because this is school night. Mom and Dad, I believe that might be the name of it. Yeah. It was an interesting movie because like the premise, but it's like it wasn't groundbreaking. It was just entertaining, something to have in the background while I claim while I'm editing videos, but I need to make some content, guys. Tim Burton could pull it all. Like Emilio Estevez used to his real, unlike Charlie Sheen. Oh yeah. Well, I know actors. I know actors and musicians do that shit all the time. What I don't like, something that fucking artists, actors do that I fucking hate. You see this a lot more with musicians. Motherfuckers trying to like, they want to sell you, a rags to riches storyline. Like I came from nothing now, and now I made it, this shit like that. And motherfuckers came from fucking royalty. They came from fucking money. And all of a sudden, like, oh no, I got it all out the mud. And it was like, bitch, it was a mud bath. You were moisturizing. Fuck you. Like, I hate that shit. But yeah, shit. You know what's crazy though? Like I can't even remember the last time I went to the theaters. There's been nothing released that I'll be like, oh, I gotta go to the theaters. I know Spider-Man's supposed to come out, but I'm gonna wait, bro, because I'm not a young man no more. I can't be fighting crowds, to go watch a movie. Fuck that. And then Doomsday is this year. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna see that shit before I move out. Well, leave the country. Yeah, that's what it is. Like you have a lifeline. You literally have a golden parachute. Not literally, figuratively have a golden parachute. So like and I think that's the thing that like, a lot of people don't understand. Like nobody's denying the fact that you worked hard. It's the fact that you are allowed to fail. You're not risking it all. You're not putting everything you have on red. You can literally fail and have something to pick you back the fuck up. Did I see He-Man? No, because fuck Damn, what's his name? I'm actually glad I can't think of this motherfucker's name. Yeah, but the dude that plays Skeletor. Yeah, I'm not fucking Jared Leto. Nah, I'm not supporting Jared Leto. Fuck him. I'll One Piece that shit before I go to the theaters and watch He-Man. People doesn't like. I haven't seen it. Like I said, like I don't know, man. Like I feel this is one of the movies I used to say like I'll wait till it comes out on DVD because Scary Movie was there was always like 1, 2, and like 1, 2 were like funny as hell, but then like kind of like the joke started falling stale after that shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they became a parody of themselves, which is crazy because they were like they were supposed to be a parody on horror movies, but then they start like I don't know, they became a parody of themselves. This is the best way I can put it. And sometimes, man, like so when you make jokes that are meant to like like parody jokes, the first time they're created, the first time there's soul into them, but once capitalism get involved and it's not a passion project anymore, you're just picking shit up to make pop culture references, it falls flat. Yeah, bro, I swear to God, but man, like Jared Leto, like I believe that there's a Hollywood conspiracy that they just put this motherfucker in shit so he can die, so he can finally go away. Because I even think Hollywood is done with that motherfucker. Yeah, nah, because as soon as I saw, oh, he's playing Skeletor, I was like, oh yuck, I'm not watching this shit. I'm not watching fucking He-Man with his bob cut, and then Skeletor being Jared Leto. Fuck him. Yeah, that Kevin Hart roast was fucking atrocious, man. You know what's crazy, man? Like, and I'm not gonna touch this too long because I can talk shit for hours about this. But Kevin Hart, that roast was so indicative of motherfuckers tap dancing. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, like y'all niggas thought this shit was funny. This shit was cool. Like, people was like, oh, it's comedy. It has to be edgy. It has to be dark. The thing that people forget about dark humor is that dark humor still has to be funny. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna make dark humor, but forget the humor. Like, that's not how that goes. The math is not mathematics right now. That's not even a fucking word. The new one seems like a bit not genuine parody. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know, like at least 6-1. Like, so deprecating humor is like it's like, the best way I can explain it is some people do jokes, and I'm gonna put jokes in air quotes, right? But they say something controversial, right? And the joke wasn't what the statement that was made. Is to say, oh, I'm gonna get canceled now. The consequences of the joke is the punchline, which kind of defeats the purpose of the joke. You say something, oh, watch them cancel me for this, and then they say something, it's like, well, where's the joke? Where's the punchline? And then when it comes down to like, I don't know, man. When it comes down to like that level of stupid humor, it pisses me off because motherfuckers give themselves a cop out because they say, oh, if you didn't laugh, you were triggered, right? Which is like, no, I didn't laugh because the joke was bad. I didn't laugh because it was corny. I didn't laugh because you're a loser, because you can't. I've heard some dark ass humor, and I'll be like, shit, that's fucking funny. Like, I feel guilty for laughing, and this shit is just like, oh, they slash them. That's how a serial killer kills their non-binary serial killer kills the victims. They slash them. I'm like, cool. How many ounces of brain power did you expend try to come up with that corny ass shit? Yo, that's what I'm saying. Because the thing is, okay, so when Cat was like going on his Revelations tour, when he was in Club Shay Shay and all that shit, he said it best. Like, some of these motherfuckers are LARPers. They're not comedians. They don't love this shit. They don't love the game like I do. And that's the point. Like, that's the point of this whole fucking shit that's going on, is that these motherfuckers, once once the money start hitting, once capitalism and they start losing, they started losing love for the shit they were passionate about. That's what you get. You know what I'm saying? And like Kevin Hart going off like and offending like the comedians and shit like that for the jokes they made. I was like, bro, like the jokes weren't even funny. They weren't even creative. They were so aggressively bad that that even if you wanted to give us some grace, the only grace somebody can give them is like, oh, you guys are just not laughing because you're offended. It's like, man, I wish that was the case. Because at that point, I would have something better to talk about. But it's not. It was just fucking garbage from people who are washed up, from people who fucking declined. And on that steady declines, desperately looking for that fucking thing that is going to get them out the mud. But they ain't coming back up. Yo, at the very least, gotta be clever. At the very fucking least, you gotta be clever. Yeah. Listen, man. This is thing, man. Like, all right. Weird segue, but, sit with me here. The motherfuckers that will find that type of shit funny don't even find it funny. Their laughter is dependent on the reaction of others. It's not like they find it humorous. The only way they can find it humorous is when it invokes a negative reaction towards people, right? Because I've seen the jokes. I see somebody like did like an AI video of like out of her lofty where her like she's over here cooking for Kratos and Kratos in the background, woman, hurry up, and it's just fucking weird, right? And I saw motherfuckers. This was on Threads. If I find, I'll send it to you, elite. And these motherfuckers over here like, oh, this shit's funny. This is how it's gonna be, boo. And I'm like, bro, aren't y'all tired? Like, okay, be a misogynistic piece of shit, but aren't you tired of the same jokes? Make me a sandwich, do the laundry. Like seriously. Like, you guys have had decades upon decades to come up with new material, and you guys are so creatively bankrupt. You guys lack so little vision and imagination that y'all regurgitating the same stupid ass jokes over and over and over again. They're not clever. They're not thought producing. Hell, they're not even good invoking anger. So every time people be like, yo, oh, you just triggered. Like, no, you just corny. Same thing with people like, so this one, this is the last thing I want to say before I leave. Maybe, I don't know. That people over here like, oh, Western devs don't know how to make women characters in gaming, right? And I always look at like the examples. And I'm like, bro, you're like you telling yourself, bro, like you are a gooner. Like, you mean to tell me that the only way you like women have to be, realistically attractive for you to play? Like, and same thing like right now. And bro, as soon as they announced this the Stellar Blade sequel, I was happy and sad immediately because like, fuck, now these stupid fucks are gonna come back like they did when Stellar Blade came out. Because Stellar Blade was a decent game, right? The story was predictable, but the combat was dope. The combat was really dope. I actually enjoyed the combat, but the story was predictable. Left a lot to be desired. But people talking about like it was like the greatest game ever made, and I'm like, nah, bro, nah, fam. Like I said, Stellar Blade was aggressively a 7, but every time you ask anybody who is not someone like me, like, oh, what you like about it, be like, bro, even stick, and there's a suit that you can wear called the skin suit, bruh. And I was like, all right, cool. Shit's whack. That's not how you recommend the game. But yeah, it's just weird. Like, people are fucking weird, man. Personally, for me, like I say, you like what you like. Don't listen to motherfuckers online. Like another trope that I fucking hate is people talking about Steam counts. He's like, oh, these are the Steam numbers. This game is trash. I'm like, so the fuck what? Stellar Blade, a sequel prequel character is a teen though. Yep. I didn't know that, which what makes this shit so much worse. But that's what I'm saying. Like, motherfuckers over here already gooning to this shit. I mean, motherfuckers a bunch of fucking these Epstein soldiers were out here fucking making weird art of Diana from Pragmata. Like seriously, what the fuck? It's so fucking weird, bro. Like, no, and that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not motherfuckers who are like that always make me wonder, like, bro, why? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you want, if look, listen, if you trying to see some, some TNA, bro, literally just pick up your phone, go on. You know what I mean? Oh, there's that content in abundance. You know what I'm saying? It's great time to goon. But like when you complain about this game, like I remember they was talking about like, oh, Laufey is ugly, and I'm like, bro, you mean the shorty who is in Super Hell, who got taken captive by a bunch of other God of Wars, and now she's fighting for her life? Oh, you mad that her makeup didn't stay on? Like, what the fuck are we talking about? Yeah, now like the yo, you know what's crazy? Cause one of my boys hit me up and shit like, yo, bro, you seen this shit with Pragmata? And cause they like, and I was like, bro, I didn't want to look at it. Like I didn't want to look at that shit. Like not the content, but I look at like the article that's saying like, oh, that the shit got shut down. Cause it's gonna piss me off. Like not only is Diana an android model after a child, she acts like a fucking child, right? Like, yo, you guys are just fucking pedophiles. That's what it is. Like, there's no other way around it. A woman who is a woman who, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, so Laufey, not only is Laufey a warrior, right? She was a warrior that threw hands with Kratos and got Kratos to go like, yeah, I need to calm the fuck down. I need to come down. I need a, you know what? I really need to chill and, and be a good husband, a better husband, and a good dad, because this shorty ain't playing. And again, fought Thor to a standstill with the Leviathan axe. Why did she have the Leviathan axe, you may ask? Because it was originally hers. Yo, Faye was such a badass. And this is like, and I think this what God of War 2018 did very well. Subtle storytelling, because you didn't even see what Faye looks like, and flashback or none of that shit, right? The Leviathan axe was hers. The Leviathan axe was created to be a counter to Mjolnir, because the elves, was it elves? Not elves. Where were they? Dwarves? That's what they were. They felt guilty for creating Mjolnir because they basically created a nuke and gave it to a power-hungry motherfucker, a bloodlusted motherfucker. So they created the Leviathan axe. So in God of War 2018, Odin was sent Baldur, the immortal, painless motherfucker, the motherfucker that feels no pain, after Fate. When Baldur got there, he's like, Odin's like, yo, you're gonna have to fight this giant. This giant, is no joke. So go to that house and whoop that ass. So when Baldur shows up, he thought that Kratos was the giant in question. It was, so Odin was putting hits on Faye. Her magic was so strong that she was able to protect Atreus and Kratos inside the forest. And she was strong enough to basically do that whole run and map out the journey for Atreus and Kratos. Oh yeah. I saw an interview with her. I was like, damn, girl, you don't age. Oh yeah, I remember when the game released. I was like, oh, what the fuck? Ooh, so now it's a problem with white people voice black people. Like, bitch, shut the fuck up. Like, here's the thing. Like, I don't understand. Like, you would think that the gaming community would be more accepting. Like, no, for like, if you really stop and think about it for 20 seconds. No, not for 20 seconds. You know what I mean? Stop and think about it. Everything you hear about gamers is how they claim that they claim. When I say claim, they were bullied, they were harassed for liking what they like. I mean, there's some truth to that. There could be some truth to that. But I don't think this has been a controversial. Like, you don't get bullied for like an anime gaming. You know what I'm saying? Bullies are pieces of shit. Bullies will bully you for whatever the fuck. You know what I mean? But what I was gonna say is that You would think gamers would be like the most accepting community, considering they've been kind of like societal outcasts. But nah, that's not the case. These motherfuckers are constant. Like, these motherfuckers are the fucking worst. Like, I'm so hesitant to join any community. Like, hey, yo, Cypher, you should join the whatever community is. So I'm like, no, no, I'm not. I'm not doing that shit because you motherfuckers don't know how to act. Y'all motherfuckers right out here fucking be sending death threats and shit. Like, it's so weird because you remember what happened to Laura Bailey when she played Abby from in The Last of Us Part 2? Bro, that was fucking crazy. Like, okay, yes, you're mad that your daddy, got Tiger Wood. Got Tiger Wood, but why are you sending the voice actor, Laura Bailey, threats? It's crazy. Like, that's where we at right now. That's what's good in the streets. It's so fucking crazy. Like, I think, and I've been saying, I made a shorts about this. You are allowed to like what you like. If you say you like something, there's gonna be 20 motherfuckers that say that you're wrong for liking this shit. Some motherfucker wanna verify whether you are a real gamer, or not. It's just no true Scotsman fallacy all over. Don't let them play what the fuck you like. Don't wait for the internet to tell you it's good. Yeah, go look at reviews for gameplay, shit like that. See something you would try, but yeah, don't wait for the internet to tell you what's good or not. Don't be one of these fucking sheeps out here that are fucking running around in circles, following each other, parroting the same rhetoric, the same ideas. And when you ask them to defend those ideas, they got nothing to say because even that hate is not genuine. Even that hate is not original. That hate came from somebody else. And also, and last thing about this subject, maybe your opinion, your status as a human being to me it will be decreased to garbage tier if you quote anything Asmon Gold said. If you let the Roach King out here tell you I'm something, I'm like I remember somebody like a clip with that I saw. It's like, if you're gonna make a female game, at least make her fuckable. I'm like, bitch, you are a literal roach. You are the most fucking heinous human on the fucking live stream shit. You are fucking disgusting. Like, and anybody that supports this, like, yo, how can you support that? How can you look at that motherfucker and be like, that's my guy. That's my dude right there. That dude right there, that's me. Relatable. How can you do that? How can you not look at that dude? And if you find it relatable, be like, ooh, I gotta get my life together. I gotta do something, because that's what I'm being compared to. That's what I'm being compared to. That live fucking roach. Yeah, by the way, Elite X1, I'm gonna start having you fucking send those indie recommendations in my on the Discord channel, because you be recommending some fucking bangers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, nah, and that's the thing though. Like, I feel, I hate this term because everybody's using this term now, and I feel like, y'all overused it. But God of War, the people complaining about God of War are LARPers. You know what I mean? And lack of media literacy, because they missed the entire point of the Norse saga when they complain about Fae. And honestly, you can make that argument about all these communities. There's so many people criticizing shit they never played. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's so many people saying, oh, this game is ass. This game is ass. And they never played it. They never fucking touched it. And I'm like, how can you say that? How can you have an opinion on something you have never experienced? Explain to me how you can have such a passionate opinion on something that you have never experienced. It's crazy. No, the Roach King needs to be stopped. I think didn't he get banned on Twitch like recently? Fuck him. Fucking Roach King looking ass bitch. How you liking the stream? What happened to the podcast with your homie? It was really good. Scheduling conflicts. Yeah, what's it called? Yeah, he got a new job that requires him to travel a lot. So we couldn't do it consistently, yo. And that's the thing though. I wanna bring back the chill spot. I want to bring back the chill spot, but even like I won't be able to do it. I mean, I can do the chill spot by myself. I'm low key doing it now. I would just have to pick the topics beforehand and not script it, but at least have a timeline. I could do the chill spot by myself, but it's better when you have another person to bounce off ideas and shit. But yeah, now Jay just got a new. He's doing good. I mean, I'm happy for him. Yeah, so he's been busy with that and shit, and now since like I don't know if you were here when I said this, since I'm moving, I won't be able to do live streams like this. Hell, I just y'all might see a lot of live streams like this coming from my phone or something. They always have Kick, man. Fuck Kick. Like, yeah, but nah, hey, yo, hey, you know what, man? That makes me happy. No, hey, anytime. Let me tell you something, bro. Nothing gives me more hype since I started this channel than somebody telling me, "Hey, yo, bro, you put me on XYZ. Thank you." And I'm like, "That's my job." Like, I feel like I did my job. Like, yeah, I bet. But yeah. Now, I'll bring the chills back. You know what I mean? I'll do. I'll have to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how entertaining it would be to watch me talk. Fucking talk shit for however long. Wait, shit. I've been talking. I've been running my mouth for an hour 41. I was only supposed to do this shit for half an hour. It's always a good feeling to help someone. Yo, it's crazy, especially like when it's something when you recommend. Like I think like the perfect feeling, like in the gaming space, is when you recommend a game to somebody from a genre they're not like they wouldn't play on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like let's say somebody like want to play a difficult game, right? And they never played a Metroidvania. I was like, yo, go play Nine Souls. Fucking goaded. Go play Nine Souls. You'll fucking love it. And they be like, I don't know, it's not me. Just give it a try, bro. And they can come back to you like, yo, that shit was fucking dope. I'm like, bang. See, you saw the light. Yeah, and yeah, Kick is degenerated content. Like, I don't care for Kick. Well, I don't care for Twitch either. Some people be telling me to go back to Twitch, but the problem with Twitch is that I get no love on Twitch. And the people that I have here on YouTube are like, yo, why would we go watch you on Twitch when you're here on YouTube? I'm like, fair enough. I don't know. I feel like Twitch has horrible discoverability, and I prefer YouTube. Oh, actually, the only thing I like about Twitch over YouTube is the fact that I don't have to make a thumbnail for Twitch. I could just go live. Okay, Emily, real quick, tell me what is a genre of game that you guys just can't play, that you got to test, that you tried and you still can't get into it, can't get into it. Hunting grounds. Let me think. I'm drawing a blank, bro. It's like Hunting Grounds. Which one is Hunting Grounds again? I feel like I played it. Which one is something? I'm looking at it right now. Oh yes, yes. It's definitely niche. Hunting Ground. I played it for the PS2. Yes, with the wolf. I actually love that game. Yes. Okay. Yes. I'm sorry. It sounded familiar. Yo, I love that game. The story. I didn't like the tool. Okay. Wait. Okay. Who's here have played Hunting Grounds? Because I'm about to ruin it. Okay. You haven't played it? I still have it on somewhere. Okay. Haunted Grounds had a dope ass premise, had a dope ass story. The twist pissed me off though. The twist pissed me off because it turns out it was a clone of 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 a clone. And I'm not even exaggerating. Yo, Blurred, Black, back me up. It was I was so intrigued with the whole premise of the game. Like, oh girl, I forgot her name survival. And bro, my first playthrough,
I treated that dog so nice because apparently you could be an asshole to it and you get a bad ending. I was like, "No, like even if I want to do another playthrough, I don't have the heart to be a dick to that wolf." But yeah, like the plot, like it had it. Haunted Ground was the perfect example of a game having a strong premise and fumbled it. Like I like also okay. So Haunted Grounds is actually it is niche because it's one of those games where so for the most part I don't like horror games where I can't fight back, not even a little bit. And for those who don't know, that's how I discovered I had a heart condition because I played Outlast 2. Fun fact. But I don't. I need like at least give me like a get the fuck off me button. And Hunting Grounds had a dope premise, and when it was leading to something, when you think you about to hit the crescendo, the halfway point with like the biggest reveal, it was a bro like in the MacGuffin, like what the girl was supposed to represent for the alchemist. Didn't even make sense in the context of the story. I remember thinking to this shit. I need to look it up. I need to look it up again. But I remember, games, they say games, you out? Appreciate you stopping by, fam. Yo, shout out to motherfucking Squalo Tigre. But the fucking shit pissed me off because literally the plot was like it was a clone. The bad guy was a clone of another clone of the real clone, but the real clone wasn't the main clone, and your dad was a clone. That was literally the plot, and it pissed me the fuck off. Yo, appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, now it is niche, right? It is niche because I didn't remember the title. As soon as I saw the cover, on Google, the PS2 cover, I was like, oh fuck, I love that game. Hated the plot. Yo, it was literally cloneception, literally cloneception. And I remember like, cause I was like 14, 15 when I played it. Maybe I think it was like 16. And I'm intrigued and shit. And I'm like, yo, hey, like when the dude when that old dude came out, no, they're actually a clone of me. And I was like, nigga, this is the third clone I met. Like what? And then the final reveal, you got the flashback of the car accident when the dude pops a hot one in your parents' dome, and then they do the slow camera reveal. Another motherfucking clone. It's so fucking bad. D2. Oh shit. What's up, fam? Future Trunk's been man. You getting no sleep tonight. Let me see. I think I'm trying to think if there's like a genre of game I can't get into. Um, Survival games, but I'm talking about like the crafting in survival games and looter shooters. I'm sorry, bro. I've tried, but looter shooters, bro. I've tried to get into some Clock Tower. Yo, isn't Clock Tower getting a remake? I know Fatal Frame 2 is. I think Clock Tower needs a remake because Scissor Man had me shook. I never finished it because I was too scared. I was so scared. It's crazy because, I would have benefited to have Blur as a friend growing up because Blur would have been the friend I would call to play all the scary games with me. Because this man loves horror. This man loves his horror movies. No, you know what's crazy? Because as soon as I said it, the first thing I thought what's Elite trying to get me into survival? Like I can't get into looter shooters. I've tried. Looter shooters are fucking. They're fucking. And MMOs. I don't know. Like I don't get as excited for loot as people do like in games and shit. Now, if I would say what would be my absolute favorite genre, all right. Well, I'll think about it. You guys tell me what is your favorite genre of gaming? I don't know if I have a favorite because it depends on my mood. I could probably do like a top 5 or something. Oh yeah, well yeah, I guess like I really don't consider Power World a survival game. I mean, I think it's more of a creature capture game. But yeah, I guess no, okay, then I'm correct because I like Power World because it has survival elements in it. You're right. You're right. Uh, you're saying that your favorites RPGs? You know what's crazy? I actually don't like turn-based systems. Like I don't like turn-based systems because what like okay, so back in the PS1, SNES era, that generation, I liked it because the time because of the limitation of the games of the game cartridge or CDs at the time. Like you can have a robust story and a robust combat systems. That's what we come up with. Turn-based. But I play RPGs for the stories, and the turn-based system is something I tolerate. Granted, I don't play a lot of JRPGs like I used to because all these motherfuckers are like an hour, like 100 hour plus to complete one playthrough, and I'm like, nah, nigga, I don't got that type of time. Now, if you guys follow me on my other channel and help me get that bitch monetized, then I can play more longer games. Yeah, because I usually try to cap my games at 30, like that at max. I try to play games that takes at max 30 hours to complete. Because once the game start hitting them triple digits, I'm like, bro, who got the time? I got content to make. Creature capture in RPGs. So I'm a huge platformer. I love platformers. Doesn't matter how old I get, platformers are my passion. You know, and then a side scroller platformer slash Metrovania would be is has me hooked immediately. But I love a good platformer. So much so that I'm so mad at Ubisoft for not properly promoting Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown, because that game was one of the better Metroidvanias I played. That game was one of the best Metroidvanias I played. Dead ass. Like the combo was amazing. It was anime as fuck. Like I want to do another playthrough, especially since there's a DLC that I never got to play. Bloodstained: A Ritual of the Moon, another amazing fucking Metroidvania. Jeez. Now platformers are. Oh, how come? What makes you avoid platformers? Like I said, RPGs to me, like I said, I love RPGs. But I refrain from playing RPGs because of that. Because most RPGs takes fucking. That's why also like one of the reasons why I love Claire Skirt so much, because Claire Skirt was 30 hours plus. Well, closer to 50 if you're doing like the side content. In 20 of those hours is gonna be fighting Simon, unless your name is Blood Without Fear and you have my L on Super Saiyan mode. So now, no. So my favorite genre back in the day, of gaming back in the day, was fighting games. Like I used to be, because all I wanted to do was competitive, competition. I used to go to locals. I used to love competitive fighting games. I was out here fucking studying frame data before I even know what the fuck a frame data is. I'm like, ooh, he takes too much to recover from that area. Let me you know what I'm saying? I was trying to fucking master the neutral game before I knew it was called neutral. But then the problem with fighting games, bro, especially after I started this channel, when I started this channel, I couldn't put hours in a practice mode like I wanted to, because the thing is, I'm a variety gamer. Like I never wanted to niche down so much in this channel, where I'm known as like I didn't want to be just the soul like a VatiVidya, like a Souls guy, because there's so much shit that I'm passionate about. I'm very passionate about Resident Evil, very passionate about Zelda, very passionate about Metal Gear, very passionate. Like I love a good story. Anytime I get to talk about a story, it's what fuels me. That's what motivates me to get games. Like I want a good story. Well, yeah, obviously good gameplay, challenging gameplay, but what I'm saying is that I never wanted to niche down so much where like I'm only the Smash Brothers guys. I'm only the lore, the Elder Ring lore guy. I tried to play this Sonic like game. Some brother I made it's so good, but it's hard to. Which one? Avid Neon. Yeah, let me look that one up. Avid Neon. Because the only game that I know that is like Sonic like that indie wise, it was Haste. Haste was that game that everybody's like, oh my god, you need to get Haste, and I got it. It's actually low key pretty addicting. Hey, yeah, you know what I need right now, man? I need a new laptop. I need a new gaming laptop so I can work on the go. Ooh, this looks good. There's a demo and it's $20. Oh shit! Now this is dope. This low key reminds me of Mega Man. Like Mega Man on crack. Yo, you know what Capcom needs to remake? They need to remake the Mega Man Zero series from the Game Boy Advance. The story of that game was not what I expected from a Mega Man game. It's crazy. Nothing will piss off a fucking a competitive fighter than playing with somebody who doesn't know how to play and they just fucking button mash, and you're trying to do all these combos and you still lose. Like, what the fuck, man? That shit used to irk me, bro. Like when it happened, it pissed me the fuck off. But yeah, hey yo, Ernie, are you playing Dead by Daylight? Is that what it is? Let me check, see. Because I usually if you up this late, you out here fucking looping some killer. Yo, it's crazy that they're just now adding Jason. You know, I feel like Jason should have been in. I mean, they already had Michael Myers. Damn, Dead by Daylight. I wanted to like it. Like I wanted to like it, but I couldn't. I couldn't get into it. I couldn't fucking get into it, man. I tried. Maybe I'll get into it again. I think you know what? I think I like it better if I play as killer. Plus, Dead by Daylight got some dope ass characters. Like guest characters. Yeah, I mean, Dracula, fucking amazing. Fucking Kaneki, amazing. The Xenomorph, Pyramid Head. Yeah, I may have to run this. I may have to run Dead by Daylight again. Fuck it, I'm a Dead by Daylight. I'm gonna be a Dead by Daylight streamer now. I was, yeah, it was a. Yeah, no, I think it was gonna be a rights issue, but I feel like they were working out. They were gonna work that shit out. But yeah, as soon as I saw Blurred come in, I was like, ooh, that motherfucker is rage baiting some niggas in Dead by Daylight. Yeah, I remember you told me about Kaneki that he's annoying as fuck. You know what I mean? And it's crazy because I got Wesker and Nemesis, and never used them because I bought them on impulse. So I'm like, Nemesis, Albert Wesker. All right, well I guess and I never played them. Never fucking played them, bro. I should. You know what? Yo, Blurred. Yo, bro, do me a favor. Shoot me a PM on Discord and remind me, hey, bitch ass boy, get on Dead by Daylight, and I'm gonna be like, yo, why you talking to me that way, bro? I thought he was cool. I'm downloading it anyways, but you know, man, I thought we was charity hits. That's a thing. You know what I love about this dude? I mentioned Dead by Daylight, and he's out here just dropping all the knowledge. Hey, hello, Eugene. What's up, fam? Welcome to late night. Yo, you know what? I'm gonna call this series Late Night with Cypher. And you guys lucky I'm not drinking in 2026 until it happens. So tell you what, once it happens, like, and once I'm drinking, like maybe next year, like when I start drinking again, I'm really gonna do Late Night with Cypher. I'm gonna be on a couch and shit with a robe. Welcome to, you know, and I'm gonna do the annoying ass Latino accent, Spanish accent that they give like the Rico Suarez in movie. Hello, my name is Cypher, and welcome to Late Night with Cypher. Tonight we're gonna talk about Solid Snake and his brother, Liquid. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna lie, yo, that sounds kind of good. I might do that. I still need to bring back. I want to bring back. You know what? Fuck it. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do the chill spot. I'm gonna run the solo. I'm gonna run the chill spot solo. Fuck it. I don't need nobody. Gang. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. New place, new vibe. So, all right. So to give you guys a little bit more detail, what's happening with that. So, me and the wifey decided to move back home. Out of the country. All right. So we're gonna move back to the DR. Well, so right now we're going to the DR, right? So we're gonna sell the house here for the time being, right? Because we gotta sell the house and then we gotta do the whole mortgage application. I gotta look for a house out there, the mortgage application and all that shit. So it's gonna take a while. So in the time being, we're gonna be staying at my mom's house for a little bit, for a couple of months. I'm still being able to create content, but it's obviously gonna be different because I'm gonna be at my mom's house and I'm gonna be traveling a lot back and forth to Dominican Republic as I look for places and and I hold that do that whole process. But also I gotta ship all my gear over there, so it's it's a delicate process, and it has to be done meticulously, so I don't so I don't interrupt the flow of content, and everything can flow the way it's supposed to. Have a smooth transition. So it's gonna take a couple of months. It's gonna take a few months. So please bear with me. DR, Dominican Republic. Man said he got this. Sound of my Andre. Hey yo, you imagine? Yo. Okay. You know what? I ain't gonna lie to you. Hey yo, Ernie, you think I'm joking? I'm gonna be like, yo, welcome to Chill Spot with Cypher, and today we're gonna talk about what you don't know about Yoshi's Island. Yoshi's Island, it was my favorite game in the Super Nintendo. It was so good. So you play as Yoshi and Baby Mario. Super Mario. Turu turu turu. Oh, duh, respect. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I ain't even mad at you. I wish I could go. Yo, bro. You could, bro. Start Rosetta, Rosetta Stoning some Spanish. Nah, you good. You don't apologize for that. American ain't it, bro. Bro, like me and wifey looked at each other saying, "Wanna go?" Nah, like and it's crazy because like I'm gonna get emotional when I leave this house. I love this house. I love this room. But yeah, we got to go, and obviously the content's not gonna stop. And once I get over there, and life goes a little bit smoother for us. It's gonna be a whole different vibe, and I'm looking forward to that. I really am. But yeah, that's what's been going on. That's why I haven't posted nothing last month, because a bunch of shit happened last month. It's been happening, with me and the family. No, we're good. We're doing okay. And but then we was told this. We gotta be out of here because we gotta be out of here by August. Because that's what the rent. It's a long story, but the renters are gonna move in here. It's a long story. Anyways. So yeah, that's the goal right now. So yeah, man. I'm not gonna say it's an end of an era, but it's an end of a chapter coming soon. Yo, CIPHER World season finale. That's fucking dope. But yeah, nah. But and it's crazy though, because Blur, because I was telling them like one of the things that I'm gonna switch focus on, not so much. I'm still gonna this is still gonna be my main focus, but my main goal now is gonna be to monetize just Chris Cypher. Because those kids, I just have to script them and record them. And post them. For my Cypher World videos, you gotta get gameplay videos, do a ton of research to make sure you give out accurate information, and record. So I'm trying to get the other one because it will be easier to create, especially on the go, for just Chris Cypher than for Cypher World. In that long. No, not the series finale, homie. Not the series finale. Not yet. Hey, bro. I've been waiting for that season finale. Yo, I usually don't follow court cases, but I'm over here like, See, you could have been minding your business. Chud, you could have been minding your business, leaving us alone. You could have just been, what? You could have just, honestly, what's actually wild about this shit? This motherfucker has a baby mama, a kid, and lives in a trailer park. So you was making no bread? You was making no paper by being a piece of shit? So you were just doing that shit for the love of the game. And now I'm over here like, ooh, see? You could have been home. You could have just drove your house away into a better life, but now you decided to be a piece of shit. I love that for him. Yeah, that shit happened, and I was like, you know what, man? Yes, there is hope for the future. But yeah, man. Well, shit. Before I get too emotional, because now I'm thinking about this move. Yeah, well, I'm about to get out of here. Shout out to the motherfucking squad behind the little tigre. Yo, for an impromptu stream, this actually went better than I thought. Like I could do these. I could do these. I could do these at least once a week. You know what I mean? And I'll have actual topics to talk about, not just me shooting off the dome. You know, I'll just talk about shit. Talk about shit. Probably not gonna do it late night Sundays. People got works and life and shit and school, whatever the fuck you got into, or I don't know. Some people are unemployed. Yeah, I mean, well, actually, no. I know everybody in the chat right now is not unemployed, so we good. We good. But yeah, mi gente, for real. Shout out to the motherfucking squad, no tigre. I had a blast tonight. Expect so much video. So y'all might get to like 10 shorts this week. Like I'm being dead ass. Y'all gonna see like at least 10 shorts. The Dominican has. Let's guess. Oh yeah. Oh no. I'm looking forward to the food. I'm looking forward to the food because the shit out here is fucking. Yo, the food here is killing us. You know what I'm saying? Like I get inflammation just looking at the goddamn food. Like the shit out there is fresher, it's cleaner. Like it's gonna be like me and wifey are positive. Me and wifey are positive this is gonna be a positive move for us. Wow, I said positive 4 times in one sentence. That's fucking crazy. But yeah, metal eating. Wait, metal eating is like which one is metal eating? What's metal eating? Metal eating. That sounds familiar. I think I already have it. I got so many fucking games that the names are blending in. No, usually don't Steam. Well, I think the summer sale starts in July, isn't it? But I think it's because of Game Fest. I think Summer Game Fest generated way too much hype. Like I don't think they were expecting Summer Game Fest to generate this hype, and I think this is the first time in a decade that all 3 showcases, PlayStation, Summer Game Fest, and Xbox, were regarded as good showcases. So Steam is probably just capitalizing on the fucking hype. Shit, let me check my wish list because my wish list is just fucking an endless list of games that I keep adding that I'm never gonna play. Let me see. Yeah, no, it is. And right now I got the whole. Hey yo, okay. Before I go, Elite, talk to me. Gothic remake. I didn't even hear about the first Gothic, not the first one, but like the OG Gothic. What can you tell me about this game before I leave? I'm gonna put it in the wish list though, cause I seen a lot of hype behind it. People like, oh my god, they're gonna remake Gothic. I'm like, oh shit, Monster Hunter Wild is half off. I mean, I have it on PlayStation, but oh, that's why they don't buy it on PC because they used to run atrociously on PC. Yeah, BioShock Infinite. Why is BioShock Infinite $30? Wuthering Waves in Cyberpunk. Okay, interesting. Well, Cyberpunk Edge Runner. I can't wait for Edge. They're making a season 2. I'm still mad that old boy died. He was Dominican too. Well, he was from the Santo Domingo district. Doesn't necessarily mean that he's Dominican. Primal Carnage, Age of Extinction. Oh, this is a classic. Oh my, this bitch. I like shooting dinosaurs. Yo, by the way, what the fuck happened to that? Like that Torah got announced and we heard nothing about it. What are you saying? Yeah, look, no, because under $10, 3 showcases good. Yeah, it's definitely Destiny. Oh, Destiny 3. I don't think we're gonna get a Destiny 3. Are we? I thought Bungie said they're gonna dump all their resources on Marathon. Isn't that what Bungie said not too long ago? Or am I tripping? Hold up, I thought Marathon was free. Why are you charging me $30? Fuck you. Oh, the deluxe edition? What's it doing? Downloadable content. The content requires a base game. Oh. Okay. There's better games though. Gothic games are predating Skyrim Yankee, but some folks like it. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't got time to play another play a Skyrim. I love your content, man. I'm hella happy for you and tons of. Oh shit, we got we got Canada in the house. Hell yeah. Hey yo, appreciate you guys in the north. Stay warm and please don't judge us all Americans. All because this country is a meth house. Doesn't mean we're all meth addicts. Oh shit. Maybe I should have said that live. Fuck it. YOLO. Oh no. Fuck Drake. Yeah, this better. Yeah, I'm not gonna buy them. Yeah, I don't got. So I don't got time to play mid games. I don't got time. Like Crimson, and it's crazy because the best mid game I played was Crimson Desert, and that's the reason I stopped playing it. I put 22 hours in that game, and I still had no reason, no reason, no idea what the fuck was going on. It's good. Like it's good. It's entertaining. The story, like I mean, there's tons to do, but too much to do. And I was like, dude, I was playing that shit like I wasn't getting shit done. But yeah, I can't believe the last game I played was Pragmata. Yeah, no. So this week, so Elite. So I'm gonna need you to be the judge of these when I start. Once I post them, I'm gonna need you to criticize them for me. Cause what I'm doing this week is I'm gonna be posting. I'm gonna be playing. I'm gonna be posting demos, throwing demos out there and shit. And at the same time, I'm gonna be playing 007 because I heard it's fucking amazing from everybody. So, and I already bought it. So, and then on June 2, look up Anno. I have Anno. You recommended it to me already. I played it. Anno is that narrative driven side scroller, isn't it? No. I'm thinking it's yeah. That's what it is. Yeah, I have it. I played it. I played it on my Steam Deck. That's it's like a it's like a cyberpunk. You play as this girl who is like an assassin and shit, and it's like a murder mystery shit going on. A bunch of cyberpunk shit. I like the combat. It starts slow as fuck though. Okay, if you play the enemy mutation, if you play this game, I'm gonna tell you right now, be patient. It's good. Slow as a motherfucker. It's so slow. It's like a slow startup, but it's good. But yeah. Alright, on that note, guys, it is 4:12 in the morning. And I'm over here talking shit. Shout out to motherfuckers Squad, Tigre. For those who don't have it, join my Discord. I'll give you guys a link, and I'll try to keep you guys posted on when I do these streams, when I do these type of streams and shit, just to vibe out and shit. I'm gonna try to do it at the very least once a week and shit. Do the fucking do that shit on the chill spot. Oh damn, take your ass to bed. You first. You knowing damn well your ass is gonna be up for another 2 hours. But no, for real. Yo, shout out to motherfucking Squad. Say it with me now. Lo Tigre. I'm out. Peace.